in memoriam. Hey guys, I am Torchwood, and today we are doing a one-take review of the 100. This is episode 3 times 06 13. No, it's not 3 times 07, but way to ruin that awesome intro, and I can't cut this, so shit. Hey guys, I am Torchwood, and a few hours ago I watched the 100, 307 13. Spoiler alert. Okay, spoiler alert right now. Lex is dead. I'm really not sure how I feel about that. In fact, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel pretty much shit, to be honest. I want to talk about something that you guys might not have realised, but I want to talk about it anyway. This episode featured only 3 of the main cast members. Out of the entire vast amount of characters that we have in this show, this is the first episode, I believe, to only feature 3. It had a lot of recurring characters, but only 3. Octavia, Clark, Murphy. And that's it. That's it. No other ones. That is how you pull off a fucking amazing episode. So let's start with my top 3 characters of this episode. In at number 3, I'm going to have to give it to Clark. Clark did an amazing job this episode, trying to play peacemaker, but also trying to defend herself and Arcadia at the same time. My favourite scene from Clark has to be where she threw the chair and tried to escape from bald-headed crazy dude with the gun. I didn't give a shit about his name. I do know it, but I can't remember. And I thought his performance was epic, by the way. And I thought that it was a really cool performance from Clark, especially when she, her and Lexa, let's get it on, but we'll come back to that later. And it was just a beautiful episode, and it really showcased her character and sort of why we love her. In at number 2, this may come as a surprise. I know it did me a little bit when I was thinking about it. Number 2 is Lexa, and you're like, but where the fuck is number 1? I'll get there. I will get there. Number 2 is Lexa. Lexa was a standout character. She was a standout, just a standout person, and you really felt like not only as you've watched it now, but looking back, you see that the AI has also grown to change within Lexa, and Clark has changed the AI and Lexa. It's humanity, because Lexa even said on her deathbed, the next commander will love you and look after you, because the AI will love you and look after you. And that is such a brilliant sort of character development. Even in death, this character develops, and seriously, Alexa pulled it off amazingly, and it was just Lexa as a character was amazing. It was just perfect in nearly every way. I loved the death scene. I loved everything about it. But in at number 1, my favourite character of this episode was Becca. Becca was our scientist on Polaris. She is the inventor of the AI, and never have I seen a performance from a guest character be so emotional and so overwhelming. You understood what she was doing. You understood that she felt the weight of all these deaths on her, because it was incredible. Like, you saw me tear up, because I was just like amazed by watching the world end. And it was never, you have all like these disaster movies like 2012 and everything, and but truly this is the way. If the world would ever end, that would probably be the way the world would end, a nuclear war. And just to watch it happen in an instant was terrifying but amazing all at once. And I don't know, the emotion the character displayed, everything, it was such a payoff how it linked back to Lexa. It was just incredible, and Becca was an amazing character. And I love Ali, so I love Becca even more than I love Ali, and that's a strange one, because I know Ali ended the world, but I get why Ali ended the world. The one thing that kills the earth is humanity, and I totally understand that. So it's a pull on the shove, if you get what I mean. My honorable mention goes to Octavia. She is once again amazing. Her scenes with Indra were awesome. Also, badass walkaway. I would have included that in my reaction, but I got interrupted, so I was a bit annoyed by that. But badass walkaway, that was such a cool scene. I loved it. My top 3 moments of the episode. In at number 3, let's get it on. The kiss. Finally, Lexa and Clark consummated their love, and amazing, just love. Yes. Kissy, 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 kissy. Mwah. That's how, if you're a child, that's how grown-ups have sex. Kissy, 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 baby. Yes, that's how it happens. Yes, that's all they do. Yes. Anyway, but it was just an amazing scene, and it was finally happening, and it was just all my dreams come true, so you can imagine how awful it was when we got to point number 2. Technically, I've not got a first favourite part of the episode, so I'm keeping them both in second place, or technically both in first place. They're joint first. The first is Alexa's death scene and the consequences of that and everything. It was just acted phenomenally. It was performed phenomenally. The music, the score, the direction, everything was incredible, and I absolutely loved it. It was breathtaking and beautiful, all at once. And to see Alexa finally go, while sad, it felt kind of like the right time for a new leader to step up. So it was poignant and beautiful. And my other tie for number 1 is the nuclear beginning. That was just heartbreaking, just watching the world die, especially as you're watching it as a little girl is trying to ask her daddy how to ride a bike. And she had no idea. She was just so innocent and so cute, and then it just cuts off because she's dead. And she dies like that, and it's so poignant and so emotional that you really feel what these characters are going through. Even though these characters, I mean, Becca you've known for what, an episode or 2 before, and these other characters you don't even know, but you're feeling so many emotions because you're watching the world die with them, and it was beautiful and amazing, and I absolutely loved it. Any negatives from this episode? Do you know what? I haven't got a single negative. I thought it was a great timing, great plot, great everything, yes. My funniest moment, I don't think I have a funniest moment in this episode. It was quite a dark, sort of harrowed episode, but I think I'll have to go with the badass walk by Octavia Ninja at the end. That was just cool, and I'm going to call it the funniest moment because I can, because it's my review. Out of 10, I'm going to give it a 9. I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. Why don't I give it a 10 out of 10? Just because 9 out of 10s are for me perfect, but 10 out of 10s are something that steps up one more and just, it just gives it even more perfection. So while this episode was a perfect episode, it didn't give 110%. It gave 100%, which is obviously fine and amazing and just brilliant and just blows you away. But it's not Ruby Volume 1 perfection, if you know what I mean. It's 100, and while it's perfect in its own right, it's just not got that one thing that makes it and just gets up there to 10. So yeah, I'm giving it a 9. That is no way a harsh mark. I am someone who gives out 5s as good, so you understand where I'm coming from. Thank you for watching very much, guys. Make sure if you haven't checked out the 100, you check out all 3 seasons. We're only halfway through season 3, or yeah, almost halfway, and it's going to be awesome the rest of the journey. I will see you then. I hope you have a great day, and I do love you all. Bye.